Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, before we get started, please hit the subscribe button, big thumbs up, notifications bell. Today I am going to review a film for you called Dead Voices. This is a film about two sisters. At the beginning of the film you see one of the sisters being proposed to by a guy called Lucas, who is played by Jake Buckley. And she refuses him, says no because he's buggering off to Iraq. Anyway, these two sisters, one of them's called Emily, who's played by Lauren Albo, and the other one is called Sarah, who is played by Angelica Briones. I think that's how you say her name. Anyway, this ex of Sarah's is called Lucas, and he goes to Iraq and he goes missing, presumed dead, and they decide to ask some mediums for some help. The first medium they call is a guy called Paul, who's played by Lachlan Monroe. Now, when you'll see the front cover of this film, you'll see a big picture of Lachlan on the front, and you'll think he's a big part of the film, but he's not. He's in it for like 5 minutes max. So I don't really get why they've made him the big poster on the front. Anyway, the second medium they call is a guy called Mike, who is played by Jacob Carl Young. And Jacob actually, he wrote this film as well as starring in it, which is pretty cool. He plays a character called Mike, and he's a bit of a better medium, and they trust him, and he tells them a bit more about Luke and where he might be, and he might be in this old lodge that he grew up in. So they go to the lodge to find out where if he's still alive, because his body was never found, and this medium says that he might be there. Like I say, and he's a very good medium. He really tunes in and he knows what he's talking about. And these girls trust him, and they go along to the lodge to try and find out if he's there. And that's all I'm going to say. They go looking for this bloke, but as they get there, stuff happens. It's a bit creepy. It's a bit dark. For me, I quite enjoyed this film. I really did. I started watching it and I thought, yeah, it's quite interesting. And near the end, there's some good twists in the film. There's some really good bits. So like I said, I don't want to say too much about what happens in it, apart from they go looking for a guy who is supposedly gone missing, presumed dead in Iraq. And this medium says that he might not be dead, and they go looking for him, and yada yada yada. Anyway, but the film itself is it was a little bit of a mixture between like the Blair Witch Project and Paranormal Activity. It had some really like potentially jumpy moments in it, and I kind of like it was interesting. Like the actors, they all played it really well. Mike, who like I said, who played by Jacob Carl Young, he played it really well. He plays a really good character. And that they all do. Like I said, the only one that confused me a little bit was Lachlan Monroe as his medium character. I don't really understand why he was even in it. It didn't really add up to me. But the film itself, it's really enjoyable. It's got some tense moments. Some people might think this is a bit of a weird film. It jumps from bit to bit, but you've got to watch it all the way to the end to realise what's happening. Anyway, check out the trailer and have a little look.
I'm Emily. This is my college final. Mediumship is the practice of mediating communication between spirits and living people.
I lost my boyfriend Lucas a little over a year ago.
It wasn't a natural death, though.
I use my gift to help people. I see a lot of tragedy.
This presence, it wants me to warn you both. Is Lucas still with us? I felt two people suffering.
Did you see that guy?
What guy? These people were murdered. It was in such a cruel way. They begged for it to stop. Slowly gutted like animals. Those words. If Lucas wrote that, he committed himself to Satan.
Come on, you gotta pull it together! Mike isn't who he says he is. He's manipulating. Are you even listening to yourself?
Lucas gutted his own parents.
Why would he do that?
It was a sacrifice to Lucifer. The voices won't stop.
I tell you right now, we can't trust this guy.
Why would I lie? Sarah!
Waiting for you!
I'm sorry.
Done the talky bit, done the trailer bit. This is the review. This is the rating bit, 1 to 5. I'm going to give this one 3.5. It is definitely worth a watch, and I think a lot of people will enjoy it. And like I said, there will be a few people that will think it's pretty shit, but for me, I really enjoyed it. Like there's some bits in there where it really does grip hold of you, and a lot of it you can see coming. You can see what's going to happen, but it is definitely worth a watch if you're into these sort of films where you're into your paranormal and stuff like that, but with a really good twist and unexpected moments. I'd definitely check it out. So yeah, 3.5 for me, and I thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, one of them. If you didn't, one of them. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye.